I want to welcome you to our 39th Academic Convocation, which for the first time is being conducted in a virtual format as we continue to demonstrate flexibility in our academic program this year to keep our campus safe in these challenging times. I'm delighted to open up this convocation. It's a calling together of the university as we celebrate the 2020-2021 academic year. Convocation offers us a unique opportunity for our community to affirm our mission of learning, service, and scholarship. This ceremony is an invaluable reminder that we are a community of individuals. Convocation honors the professionalism, the depth of knowledge, and the commitment that each of us demonstrates to enrich each other's lives. I'd like to share with you a few remarks from Rudyard Kipling. Rudyard Kipling is the author of The Jungle Book, Just Those Stories, and the poem If. He's often quoted as saying, "I keep 6 honest serving men. They taught me all I know. Their names are what and why and when and how and where and who." You know what? That could be a nice, catchy opening for a useful guide for the talking about the future of higher education. But let me just talk about the first one. What will higher education consist of? Is it imparting knowledge and skills that provide an advantage to those who obtain it? An advantage for the living and learning as well. Being productive and contributing to the welfare of one's family. As a mathematician, I think about the things that we used to teach that we don't teach anymore, and the things that we currently teach that maybe we won't be teaching anymore. What are the things that prevail in the area of mathematics? I think that in higher education, it's educating people for a quality of life, not only their livelihood in the new era, but also for their living. We'd like to include in our curriculum what is needed to get that first job, despite the fact that our main goal is to give students the wherewithal to succeed in their second, third, and fourth job. Finally, we organize our curriculum by department and offer degrees and certifications. In the future, maybe we think about things in a more generic fashion, organized differently, focused more on certificates rather than degrees. Now, why should you seek higher education? Well, unless we fail to really respond to the global climate challenge or succumb to nuclear war, it's hard to imagine a future of worlds that won't need knowledgeable societies, societies in which great knowledge yields greater opportunity. That's why. When? Well, I think it's over your whole lifetime. Lifelong learning. They say that today people who graduate from college will have 6 different careers. That means 6 different kinds of learning that they will have to have. We constantly need to be updating. Well, how? Well, certainly it's learning by all means. You only have to look at our EdTech program that thinks about the ways that you might do things electronically, or the fine work done by our faculty and the support staff who has envisioned learning in a more remote environment during these challenging times. In addition, the emphasis can be placed on active learning, which many of us do, or experiential education. And then there's where. Well, I think higher education should not be confined necessarily to the classroom. Maybe there's learning in other countries. Maybe there's the learning that's done experientially on internships and other opportunities like athletics. And finally, who? I think all of us can benefit from higher education and all it has to offer. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce our Student Government Association President, Ricky Cruz.